Ruminating, a magic school bus approach to out and about with the critters and my Josh. Today's Thursday, 25 June 2026, and here I, Tanis, she, her, hers of Seattle, ruminate about a magic school bus approach to out and about with the critters and my Josh. So I grew up reading the Magic School Bus and had gets to the bus approach, and it comes out brush. I said the Magic School Bus may have even had a related / similar computer game or two. Like it felt like a Magic School Bus book, even if not inspired by the series. Yeah, there were some that were like, they were overlapped topically, and I don't think, was it a Magic School Bus game? It was something that was, there was like overlap in topic, if nothing else. And Sacred Saturdays are where I take a Saturday and treat it kind of my eating and computer game playing in a ritualized, sacred way. I found it by myself. It's just for myself and enjoyment of computer game playing. So that's the Magic School Bus background, and it's a magic school bus that can shrink and go to all these magical places, and it's driven by the teacher, Ms. Frizzle, and she's kind of in charge of this Magic School Bus. And the critters would be like the passengers / kiddos on the Magic School Bus. And Josh and I, or whoever else, the operators, Josh, the driver. So Josh would be a male Ms. Frizzle of sorts, which would be kind of fun. And so we were thinking about getting a vehicle, and then like, okay, we're the operators, you know, there's a squirrel, and like as the squirrels become more autonomous and adapted, you know, maybe instead of a crate going, or a kennel or whatever it is going into the car, it's like putting the little harness or leash on the squirrel, or the collar with the leash, you know, that kind of thing, depending on where we're going, or the little harness and the straps or whatever. And making sure do we put the squirrel seat in the car? Does it need a squirrel seat? That kind of thing. How many squirrel seats do we need? But there's a bit of, where are we going to go? We got to think of the lesson plan. So this is a really great one. Where are we taking the critters? They're critters, and we're taking them out and about. So like, you know, people might be a little bit like, whoa, that's a squirrel, or like, whoa, that's an owl, you know, kind of thing. So like being like planning, kind of like Ms. Frizzle planned these adventures with the kiddos. So then us planning the curriculum of our out and about, and Josh is the operator, so he might get into the gritty details and be like, what are the logistics? What are the squirrel seatbelts? Do we need helmets on this one? Is it gonna be a bumpy ride? Are we going to like Central Washington? Do we need some pecans? How much snacks do we need? Do we need water? Right? How are we doing on like things that the vehicle just needs to operate? Do we need a new hubcap? Because the squirrels are going, it's so shiny, and we want them to be focused on looking out the window, not thinking about, but it's a shiny hubcap, because I can see the hubcap, because there's no hubcap. Or wait, I just said hubcap. Lug nut, there we go. The lug nuts are so shiny because there's no hubcap, and being like, all right, let's take them right off of this shiny lug nuts, put a hubcap on that, so you're looking out the window and being like, whoa, look at those trees, you know. So do we find like beautiful stretches of road where we just go and we give them like peanuts, and we go, this is a type of tree, and they go, oh, we like this tree, you know. So like tree adventures for like, maybe they want to try out an acorn, or like for food sourcing, but then also like designing of the yard. Do they get a say in what's bought? They're like, oh, we like these flowers, that kind of thing. So that could be another adventure. So it could just be driving and looking at trees. It could be going to like a flower plants place. It could be going to a critter feed and pet supply store and picking out food and like to take back to the house. That kind of thing, and other things as well. This is ruminating, but thinking of if it's a really big adventure, we might want to plan far in advance. And if Josh is really down on the nitty gritty details, but we still want to do something, but he's like, I'm feeling a little burned out, then maybe I take charge on the curriculum for a little bit until he's got like the nitty gritty kind of work through, but also then still incorporating each other. So we don't lose sight of each other. And the critters go, maybe us too. Yeah, right? As they become more autonomous, they might get more say in the curriculum, so to speak. So there we go. That's Ruminating, a magic school bus approach to out and about with the critters and my Josh.